do believe in karma, which means if you do good things in your life, bad things still happen to you on a daily basis. Of course. But let me tell you something about these bad things. You know, these bad things like, I just missed the U-Bahn, I have to wait 5 minutes more. Or, they don't have cold Augustina in this shit Spätkauf. That's the bad things I'm talking about. All right? It's nothing like, oh my God, I'm in hell burning for eternity while Hitler's munching on my balls. From your looks, that's not an image you expected to get this tonight. I'm really sorry for that, love. But no, I'm not religious. The funny thing about, I still remember a lot of things being from Afghanistan. I remember the first 2 years going to school in Afghanistan. And I tell you what, that was probably the most productive years I had. Well, I'm not saying here that the Afghan education system is better than the German education system. I'm saying it's different. There's a lot different. What's so different about it? Well, you were afraid of the teachers back then. You were fucking afraid. Why? Because they were allowed to hit you in the face. And they did on a regular basis, believe me. You came too late to school, slap in the face. You didn't know something, slap in the face. You did know something, even harder slap in the face. You know why? Because they wanted to remind you that you haven't achieved anything yet. I said, fucking hell, man. And then I came to this lovely country, all right? And I realized nobody's fucking afraid of the teachers here. Not only that, they have the audacity to say no. And they did, all the time. The first day in school, I was here in Germany, and there was this kid who was supposed to read something. And he didn't want to. He said, no. And then I saw something really surprising. The teacher went on her knees and tried to reason with the kid. I was like, what is that? She had like, what's wrong with you, Sören? Come on, Sören, we are friends, all right? We can read it together if you want, Sören. Of course he didn't want to read it. Well, what the fuck do you expect from a kid who's called Sören, okay? Sorry if there's any Sörens here. Right? But no, not only that he wanted to read it, he took the book away from her, started to pound it on the table, screaming, "Nein, nein, nein, nein." All right, that's what he did. And you know what she did? You know, instead of taking that book away from him and fucking hitting him in the face with it, she started to hug him and tell him everything's gonna be all right. Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, I didn't know much of the language back then, so all I thought, it's my duty to help her. She needs help. So I stood up and said, Entschuldigung, Entschuldigung. Hit them in the face, man. Crazy shit. Crazy stuff. That's why I learned, okay, they're not afraid here. I'm going to be the best person in the school. I'll tell you one thing. Maybe that's the reason I never became a lawyer, a doctor, or president of the world. Because they don't hit you here. They don't fucking hit you here. I'm not a guy who's learning because he knows his future is depending on that. Fuck that. All right? Honestly, I didn't think that. All I was thinking is like, I need someone with a ruler behind me so I can learn this. You know, I tried it though. I told myself, all right, you need to do this. You want to be something big. Now I'm just a comedian in Berlin. Just learn, and I did. I was sitting there for ages. Learn. Oh, a bird. That's me. I get distracted so fucking easy. Oh, this. And now I'm distracted. Nah, there's no need to go back. Shit, fuck, let's play some PlayStation. That's what I did. And you know, my parents, not a help at all. I begged them to hit me once in a while. So, Mom, fucking look, I fucked up the test. Just do it. And she was like, nah, I'm a hippie. I don't believe in violence. All they fucking gave me, all right? All they fucking gave me during school was advice, shitty advice. They're like, oh, don't worry, son. It's going to be fine. Just enjoy school. That's all about enjoying. You fucking shitting me? That's the reason I'm so bad. I'm enjoying it too much. I'll tell you what, the most valuable thing I ever learned in school was how to roll a fucking joint. I said, you know, I was drunk and fucked up on drugs every day. There's one moment I remember vividly, I don't know why, because I was so fucking drunk. I came home and my mom saw me and she was like, all right, he probably had a rough day, you know. She asked me, so how was it? Did you learn anything important? I said, yeah, Mom, indeed I did. You know when they tell you that if you drink a lot and still don't want to smell like booze, you should only drink vodka? Well, it's not true. I had 2 bottles and everybody could smell it. Fucking crazy. But I tell you what, it really got really bad for me when I turned 18. Why? Because here in Germany, you're allowed to write your own excuse notes when you're 18. What the fuck is like Christmas, New Year's Eve, and birthday on the same day? Fucking crazy. And I was like, all right, I don't have to go anymore. And that's it. You missed school for 4 days. What'd you do? You take a piece of paper and it's like, sorry, I couldn't come to school for 4 days. I had explosive diarrhea. That's it. And you know what? That was my trademark. I used it every time. Why? They don't give a shit. They're just like, all right, fuck this. You know, that's it. You know, I was so lazy. I was so fucking lazy that when I gave the teacher the excuse note, I immediately asked her to give it back to me so I could use it again. Crazy. That's how lazy I was. All right, guys, this is confessional, so I have to confess something, and my confession today is I am on a doona rehab. And this is probably the worst place to be on doona rehab. Everywhere you walk, there's a doona place, or some fucked up guys coming around with a doona like, they want some? You know, it's fucking horrible. Why? Because I had, for the last 3 weeks, every day, I had a doona. What happened? I did get fucking diarrhea. Explosive. Really fucking explosive. All right? And I said, all right, that's it. I'm going to stop this. No fucking donors. But it's not the only reason. I have to be honest, it's not the only reason. One of the reasons is, you can probably see it, every time I go to a fucking donor place, the guy thinks I'm a Turkish person. It's horrible. It's fucking horrible. I walk in, the guy looks at me, merhaba. Turkish, 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 Turkish. Turkish, Turkish, Turkish. Turkish, Turkish. Turkish. No, man, I'm not Turkish, okay? I've been here before. Just want a durna, okay? Just come on, to go. I need to go home. I need to wank and smoke some pot and stuff. But then it starts like, oh, really? Oh, sorry, my friend, sorry. What are you? What are you? German. Oh, German. Murat. Turkish, 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 German. Turkish, Turkish, Turkish. My friend, of course you're German, of course. I mean, in here we're all kind of German. Just tell me, what is your blood? What is your blood? AB fucking positive? I don't know, man. I want a durna. All right, guys, that's my set for tonight.